always been like the fucking swear, say it like it is, no, I'm not gonna smile and look pretty because you tell me to.
That added to my, well, fuck Shenae.
Hello everybody, I'm Shenae Beech. Welcome back to my channel, and I am joined by the lovely, the one, the only, Annalynne Mccord. You guys are going to be seeing a lot more of Miss Annalynne on my channel because we are working on something very special. It is called the Unzipped podcast. We're so excited, and we are going to be obviously releasing new full-length podcast episodes every week coming at you on Wednesdays, wherever you listen to podcasts, but we are also going to be teasing the episodes by sharing little snippets, and this one I am so excited for because it's our first ever episode. We've alluded to spilling tea before here on this YouTube channel in many interviews that Annalynne has done over the years.
About choking you.
Yep, and I feel like this is a good opportunity to actually talk about it.
The it factor that made us not like each other for
a
5
long
years.
time.
Even though we had this kind of, there was an energy for sure where we were kind of like, but we worked well together.
Better than, like, I say, you were my favorite person to do scenes with.
Yeah,
whether we were speaking off
like,
camera
I was like,
or not.
I don't like you, but I want to work with you.
We all got cast on the show. We had a whirlwind few weeks basically doing press and filming this like promo thing because we'd never shot a scene together. We had no pilot for the show, and we were just, it was like, you guys are the cast, and overnight there was so much press, so much hype. We were staying in the same hotels, we were going to the same parties, arm in arm on the red carpet. It was all very intense whirlwind, and I felt like it was kind of like, okay, this is like your family for the next however long. It was just like, boom.
Yeah. Typically what happens when you do a new show is that you build up to the level of hype that we started in because of the original 90210.
Yes.
And so Shenae's 18, I was 20. And I don't know if you've ever been 18 or 20, but ideally you don't have to live your life played out in front of cameras where you fuck up everything in front of people.
There was like a lot of press happening and a lot of negative press on me. Yes, I was not the sweetest or, most in line.
She just needed some hugs.
I just, needed some love, whatever. I was going through some shit. And I've always been like the fucking swear, say it like it is, no, I'm not going to smile and look pretty because you tell me to. And it's a very adult world. It was all very intense. And we were tired as fuck, man. We
worked 19-hour day. Like, I broke up with a boyfriend and got back with him and broke up with him in one shooting day.
I believe it.
I was so tired.
I believe it. 19 hours a day. We were working weekends. We were doing photo shoots Saturdays, sometimes Saturday and Sunday. Like, we were tired. So we were all like just cranky and whatever. But, one of the girls on the show took issue with me, and her and I were actually like super tight. So it came out of left field to me too,
that would have
right?
been really destabilizing.
It was so strange. And from my perspective of this memory, she came into my trailer and confronted me. So when I heard her confronting me with this stuff, it was like very jarring because I'd always been kind of able to disassociate from the gnarly shit in the press because I was like, that's so far-fetched. Like, I know my reality.
But what was crazy,
that's not real.
What was crazy about this too was, and this is kind of what we discovered last night after talking, and really, because I brought it up and I was like, I don't know if you remember this. Of course you would remember, but I didn't know what came of it.
Right.
Because what happened was that I was approached and like asked to like come with this person, and was walked over to a trailer and was like told that we were going to be meeting in this trailer and having an intervention with Shenae. First of all, preface this with, I was homeschooled my entire education from kindergarten to 12th grade. I don't know what high school is like. And I was like, wait, okay. I'm not in any way, shape, or form a part of any of this. I am here to work, because I'm thinking of this like if I showed up at an office in Wall Street, you know, like I'm not going to go knock on my colleague's door and be like, we're here to tell you that you're doing your life wrong. Like I'm going to go home and eat dinner with my family at the end of the night and fuck off all of you because I get paid to be around you. And that's it.
You know, I said to Annalynne last night, like I fucking hate when people do the whole everyone thinks this.
But there wasn't everyone there,
that.
Right? Like
there
was just
only
the one
her.
person.
That was the only person that was there. And I said to Annalynne, I didn't go to her trailer and I don't remember why. Maybe she wasn't in it, but also like I would have been too intimidated for sure to go.
I'm very scared.
You. But I went to everyone else's trailer. You know, I went from like literally door to door and I was in tears apologizing. No. The dudes on the show to this day had no idea of all the drama that was going on with us girls behind the scenes.
The fact that for all that time you thought I was a part of that, and because of the nature of our relationship right on, because I did kind of take you under my wing, but to be blindsided when you thought that was our dynamic. When the show started, the anxiety that I had must have been so much because I could feel it. Normally I can't feel my anxiety. Right. It's like, so I left town and then someone told me that you told someone that I left town. And so then I was like, well, fuck her. What was annoying was that she was becoming more and more likable to me off camera. And I was like, fuck her. I don't want to like her. This is stupid.
And sometimes the paths are going to split apart a little bit. And then hopefully, you know, they come back together. And I think for us, that's really what happened. And that's why it's so fun to be here and have a reason to like be in touch with each other all the time and be checking in with each other and exploring our mutual passions, which is just people and stories.
Yeah, I think there's so much more that we still have to talk about.
I know.
So we're going to do it with you here on Unzipped.
Enjoy. So I hope you guys know that this is not the entire story.
It's not even half of it.
Not even close. There is lots more to tell, and we told it all in this first episode of the podcast. So if your ears are perked up at all, if you are interested in hearing all of the tea spill.
All of the tea. The tea's like dumped on the couch, on the table.
It's all over the place, man. So you got to tune into the first episode of the podcast. It's all there. It's like an hour-long deep dive into all of our shit. And it was very therapeutic, I would say.
It was very cathartic. I mean, we talked about stuff that we hadn't even talked about it. The whole
to each other. Click the link in the video description below and it will take you straight to the podcast, or you can just search Unzipped podcast on Spotify or wherever else you listen to podcasts.
Wherever you listen to podcasts.
We don't know.
Our favorite.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you can hang out with us every single Wednesday.
Yes. Mwah. Bye, bitches.